Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the welterweight bout between Magny versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. And how I see this fight right here is Magny actually has a decent chance in one. I really was gonna say lock, but I'm just gonna take this down to high for Shavkat Rakhmonov. But yeah, I was gonna say like a lock pick at one point. But in reality, when you look at it, this is a huge step up for Shavkat Rakhmonov, no matter how you look at it. But I still think it's a test he'll pass. But huge step up. And it's not like Shavkat Rakhmonov is necessarily a fighter that's stylish to aggressively go for grappling. Like this big phenomenal wrestler, or, just a phenomenal wrestler or phenomenal BJJ world champion type guy. I feel like that's Neil Magny's biggest weakness, in my opinion. I feel like that's his biggest weakness. You might say, oh, guy, that aggressive strikers that beat up the lead leg or something, or just beat up the legs, and then just leave this tall lurch there to be picked apart, like what Larkin did and Ponzinibbio did, or was it Ponzinibbio, or was it some other guy? Wasn't it Zaleski dos Santos? No, I think it was Ponzinibbio, but no, it was definitely Ponzinibbio that did him that way. You might say, oh, that, but when I look at RDA, I look at who else did him? It was RDA, that little smiling Brazilian guy. There was a couple people that just take him down and made him look like butter on the ground. A couple people that made him look like straight up butter on the ground. So I feel like that's a kind of a lock pick right there, because that style that he has faded against so many times, or several times now, at least 3 times, and never looked much better. It looked okay against Chiesa, but Chiesa's not necessarily that template, but wrestler with some decent grab skills. But yeah, I feel like Shavkat Rakhmonov actually strikes more than he grapples. And when I really look at most of his wins so far in the UFC, like it's not like he just went out to look so clean technically in the grappling department. It's like he beat the people into submission. Like he beat them till they gave up the submission pretty much. Like Prazeres picked him apart until Prazeres just like, just take the submission. I'm gonna take too much of a beat. Like this is a mercy tap, Like, please stop beating me up, tap. Same way with what's his name? Alex Oliveira. The last fight, he just completely decapitated like Carlston Harris. He completely decapitated him. Whereas Magny's coming in off a disappointing, very close fight that could have easily went to I'm forgetting these guys' names right now so much right now, but either way, he's coming off a very disappointing victory. A win's a win, but disappointing nonetheless. Now he's coming in with a very tough prospect who might even have bigger hopes and bigger skills and bigger this, bigger that than Khamzat Chimaev. I definitely think he's a better striker than Khamzat Chimaev. Wrestling and grappling, we got to see a little bit more, but overall, I think striking-wise, he's clearly the better striker than than Khamzat Chimaev. And both of the guys got each other's names in their mouth, so a great matchup in the future. But how I feel about this one, I feel like nobody's gonna try to do what he tried to do, try to clinch up, be long. But I feel like Rakhmonov is gonna be sharp, be land clean counters over his shots. And it's really just neutralize the whole stall intact, the whole decision style of Neil Magny. Magny's gonna try to come out the land, stay long, but Rakhmonov's gonna cut right through that distance, land counters, tag him. Then Magny's gonna try to begin to shoot up in the leg and then shoot up top, getting like stung by stuff, whether he's catching them or not, like catching little spinning hook kicks up top, where he's catching them or not, be getting rung by those shots and trying to tie him up, try to wear him in the cage. But Rakhmonov, like we may not know clearly where he stands at in the wrestling department as far as against a guy like Khamzat Chimaev, whether he's the better wrestler or he's the better this or better that. But he's still a very high level wrestler, grappler. They're definitely have the skill. So Magny's gonna try to clinch up, hold him, but I feel like Rakhmonov is gonna be at a reverse position, get down hooks, trip him to the mat, land some ground and pound, and wear him in there. Magny's gonna stay, confident, be to get back to his feet. But it'll be a case where he's gonna try to blanket against the cage, but Rakhmonov's not gonna be having none of that. Eventually, after like a first round, like some scramblability there from Magny, I feel like the second round, Rakhmonov starts to secure it more. Matter of fact, I would say first round. I'm not even gonna say he's gonna be super fast. I feel like maybe through the first time, like first one attempt, get him reverse, he's gonna get back to standing. But I feel like second time, get stunned, get reversed, be on the ground, get him getting dissected, getting picked apart on the ground, getting some shots dunking to him while he's on the ground. All the whole time while Rakhmonov trying to move him to position to tap him out or finish him. And I think Rakhmonov eventually just taps him out in that very first round. Like stings him. Magny goes into defensive mode, try to hold him against the cage. Rakhmonov just spins him outside trip, put him on his back. Then right him on the back on his back, just land some ground and pound, throwing him out, getting Magny to, move him to the position instead of trying to force somebody to make a mistake. Or trying to force a position, make Magny move himself into the position. And when Magny make that movement, just probably take his back, land some shots that hurt him, sting him, make him go back to the defensive. Can't really posture up like he wants it to get back to standing. Sink the hook in, then sinking the rear naked choke. First round tap out. The stoppage streak continues for Shavkat Rakhmonov. So in this fight, I got Shavkat Rakhmonov via first round submission.